in a synagogue on Shabbat to publicly declare their failures or whatever, and first a mighty rabbi says, "Forgive me, O God, I am nothing, not worthy of your attention." After him, a rich Jewish merchant says, "Forgive me, O God, I am a worthless nothing." Then a poor ordinary Jew steps forward and says, "Forgive me, God, I am also nothing." At that point, it doesn't matter who, the rich merchant steps, a rich rabbi, and says, "But who this guy think that he is? He thinks, how dares he also to claim that he is a nothing? We are the nothing." That's the white liberal lie today. I literally experienced the same situation already 25 years ago at a very politically correct conference where white liberals were excelling each other into who will humiliate himself more. We are to blame everything. Oh, Eurocentrism, we brought slavery, it's nightmare, we are guilty of everything. Christianity, the worst one, it was invented to screw other races and so on and so on. And then a black friend of mine, not to embarrass him, I will not mention his name, said, "Well, wait a minute, guys, we are not so innocent. We also had our own Louis Farrakhan, black racism and so on." And I noticed that the mighty white liberal professors exchanged these embarrassed gazes, which meant precisely, "No, sorry guy, we are to blame, we are nothing. Who are you to say that you are also nothing?" The message was clear. Precisely when white liberals humiliate themselves, and I noticed this again and again, like, "We are worthless." That's subtle racism expressed in this forum. If you are an exotic nation, like if Native Americans dance their tribal dances and so on, that's perfect. They are asserting their particular identity. If I say, let's assert German identity, "Oh, you are a Nazi, you are a fascist." Okay, I know in what sense this is true. But nonetheless, there is something false in it. Why? Because denying you the right to your particular identity, in this false sense humiliating yourself, means that in a much more subtle way you reserve for yourself the universal position. I notice again and again how these same white liberals who are ready again and again to humiliate themselves, "We are the worst, we are guilty of everything," and they like to play this game, like whenever that something horrible goes on in third world countries, it must be a consequence of colonialism, you know, which, as a black friend that I have from Nigeria, once he exploded and said that this is the worst racism he can imagine. They treat us, he told me, like children. We are not even allowed to be evil on our own. If we are evil, it must be effect of colonialism and so on and so on. And that's why I claim white liberals love identity politics. It means minorities can have their particular identities, but we renounce our identity, but we keep this role of guardians of universality.